Guys, the scam is over. The scam is finally over. We have to be applauding right now the Carolina Panthers organization, Tepper, Canales, everybody who was instrumental of getting this fucking piece of shit Bryce Young out from starting quarterback position. Because I'm extremely happy he's out. I'm not even a Panthers fan, and I'm happy he's out of there. If you've never watched my videos, I played basketball with Bryce Young before. I played basketball against him. He's not good at basketball, okay? I've never played football with him. He's probably a million times better than me, right? Because I've never played. But Bryce Young has no competitive spirit. Like I said in my previous video, I hit a shot in his face. He said, good shot. Okay? He said, good shot. And I said, thank you, because I like that. I mean, it's respectful. But fuck respect. He's an NFL player. I played against multiple Chargers. If you want to do a background search about me, I have 2 former Chargers that's actually on my adult league basketball team right now. Okay? So I've played with thousands of NFL players, from Geno Smith to Cardell Jones to Hunter Henry to Justin Herbert to Keenan Allen to Joshua Palmer to Derwin James to a lot of NFL players I played with. Okay? I played a lot of NFL players. I played against a lot of NBA players. Stanley Johnson, Klay Thompson. There's a lot of players I played with before. Pros, Euro guys, whatever. It doesn't matter. But there's one thing about all these guys that they have compared to Bryce. They were competitive. They wanted to rip my throat out. They wanted to freaking cream pie me and destroy my confidence. They get mad because I look like how I look, and I'm freaking busting their ass. I hit Derwin James one time with an in-out crossover step back. Nasty move. Freaking hit the jumper. Freaking did a 3-point sally on him. Like, did one of these on him, right? Picked me up full court for the rest of the game. He was sick. He didn't want to deal with it anymore. He was absolutely sick. Okay? And that's what I like. Bryce Young doesn't have that. He's like, good shot, man, after I hit it. I'm like, thank you. But I don't want that from you. I want you to be a killer. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. You know? Who said that? Tupac? Yeah, I want that. I don't want a freaking pussy good game. I get that from other people in my adult leagues or other people at my open run local gyms. I get that from like randoms. I don't want it from a superior athlete compared to me and all these other Joe Schmoes, right? These high level athletes. But this guy does that. So that's when I realized this guy doesn't have it. He walked into the gym. And I said, who the fuck is this guy? Because you have to understand, I play at Lifetime Fitness. So basically everybody in there is like a community. So like in your local gyms probably. You guys know who you play with and who's a random. And I looked at this square and I'm like, who the fuck is this random? And then someone's like, that's Bryce Young. I'm like, Bryce Young? Like the quarterback? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, damn, he is small. Gave no aura of pro athlete. I've talked to many pro athletes before, or the way they sit up strong, chest out, confident. This guy was none of that. I promise you. He was concave chest, freaking hunched a little bit, didn't have it, had pussy in his bones. Looked bad, right? Walks feminine. Oh, dude, freaking piss sitting down. Oh, even the way the freaking piss hitting the toilet sounded feminine, and I'm just happy though that the Carolina Panthers finally realized, I think it's only 16 or 17 games he's played, that it's over. It's over. I'm so happy because that's what the NFL and the Panthers needed. They needed to realize quickly that this guy is garbage, garbage, terrible, awful, shit, faggy. Like he doesn't have it, right? So I'm just extremely happy. Adam Thielen getting hurt. That sucks. That was an absolute dot by Andy Dalton, by the way. But I'm just happy that the scam is over. You guys have to be happy as Carolina Panthers fan. The scam is over. As I said, he walked in the gym like, who the fuck is that? That's actually Bryce Young. I thought he was like a mall security guard or like a Verizon worker. Like that's literally what I thought when I saw him, because he came in with like a gray college shirt. I was like, who the fuck is this freaking Probably can't say it on YouTube, but fuck it, faggot. I'm like, that's what I said. And he walks in, nice guy though. He's a really nice guy, really respectful. I mean, I like it, but I don't want because I'm a Charger fan. If I saw Justin Herbert doing that, I'll be pissed off. Justin Herbert playing basketball, bro. This guy, he can't hit a jump shot outside of 5 feet, but he is a freaking tower. He's a house. And so is Cardell Jones. So is Geno Smith. They're big people, like 6'4", 6'5". Herbert's like 6'6". And Herbert is like, he's like built like Jokic, but like 6'6", like just tree trunk legs, like big dude. And he elbows people in the paint. He does a lot. Like, he's a big dude. And that's what you want in your NFL players or as a quarterback. And Bryce Young didn't have that. Bryce Young's over here playing like freaking fake ass Allen Iverson and looking awful doing it, getting busted by me. So I'm just happy though that this is finally over, that Bryce Young is done. I made a video about how Bryce Young does his press conferences, right? Is this Bryce? That's not Bryce Young. Let's go to Bryce Young's press conference. YouTube. Bryce Young post-game interview. Look at this shit, right? Look at him. He's answering a question, and he's going to scratch his arm. Look, he's going to scratch his arm. Still scratching his arm. You know what that is? That's nervous energy, right? That's nervous energy. I know I don't have any volume on here, so if you're adjusting your video, I don't have any volume on this. But look at him. He's scratching his nut or his freaking thigh. Look at him scratching his arm. That's like shows. You know what that shows? That shows cowardice. That's being a coward, and that's what it is. It's just, imagine that's like I'm getting scolded by my fucking dad, or my mom. Like, son, did you pick up the dishes like I told you? No, I didn't. Son, why you late? Why are you late from I told you 11 o'clock curfew. I know, I'm only 7 minutes late. I'm sorry. Like, that's literally what Bryce Young looks like, right? He looks like a pussy. And look at Andy Dalton. Look at this freaking stallion. This dude talking with his chest up. You see that? Strong. Look at that. Strong. Readjust his posture. Strong. Fucking ginger Jesus right here, That's what you need in a quarterback. That's what you need in a quarterback. I'm telling you. You think I'm crazy for saying that, but it's true. You don't need a fucking pussy as your quarterback. You'll never win games. Because what's the objective of the NFL? The NFL is to win games. And if you don't have somebody that doesn't have it, don't even fucking play him. Like, at least Andy Dalton will win you games, get you here and there. Because this Carolina Panthers team, believe it or not, they're maybe a Brian Burns away, actually, from being a serious contender. Because Andy Dalton, with this receiving core, hopefully that Adam Thielen's healthy again, but with this receiving core can be a huge problem. And they have a really good O-line. They have a really good O-line. They have really good receivers. They have a quarterback that's seen every single defense imaginable. And that's what you want. But they're missing a couple edge rushers, and they'll take some heat off of Mike Jackson and J.C. Horn in the as corners. But they have the guys to be successful in this league, right? And they have the guys. And Bryce Young literally was holding them back, because all you fucking cocksucking Panthers fans in week 1, when I made my video that this guy was a scammer, Bryce Young's not a scammer. Do you even watch the film? Are you just going to insult him? Are you just going to insult my Bryce Young? Yes, I'm going to insult him because he sucks. He sucks. He gets paid $37 million and sucks. He scammed the league. His agent scammed the league. That's why I'm insulting him. If he was a backup quarterback, I could give a fuck about him. But he's actually making $37 million in 4 years. That's insane money. And everybody that even argues about people being overpaid as athletes, you're a fucking joke. Stop. They should be paid, not getting paid more than freaking $5-10 million. It's a freaking kids game, right? So it's a glorified adult league. And I don't care how much revenue it brings in. I don't care. But this is just what it is. You don't want to have Bryce Young to be your quarterback. You don't want that. You need to find guys that are going to help you win. That's the same argument I have with Mike McDaniel in Miami. This guy's not going to win you a Super Bowl. This offense fucking sucks. The Dolphins offense is trash. It's gimmicky. There's a reason why they haven't scored 20 points in like 100 freaking games besides the Jaguars games, right? So there's a reason why. You can say, oh, Skylar Thompson, this and that. No, it's not that. It's because the offense is too gimmicky. And when they play against real opponents, they fucking shrivel up. Their ball's going to get tucked inside, and they freaking look like pussies out there. And that's what it is. And that's why Mike McDaniel should just get fired or tell him to do freaking San Fran offense like he was the coordinator there. Not this fucking gimmick ass freaking marijuana bullshit, whatever he does, his vape pen bullshit. So this is what I think. This is what I'm bringing into this, because you guys were really closed-minded when I said Bryce Young sucks and he's scammed, because you guys were all blaming me, telling me I'm gay, telling me that I'm a loser because I have an opinion about who sucks. And now 2 weeks later, I actually thought it was be like 5 or 6 weeks later I'll be proven right, but 2 weeks later I'm proven right, and I'm now all you guys are on my fans. On my side, and all the Carolina Panthers fans are on my side, and that's what I'm happy about, because we're all one team. We're all one team, and that team is not getting scammed by Bryce Young or any of these players. Antonio Pierce is scamming the Raiders. He's a shit coach. Bryce Young is scamming. This is what it is. It's just Lamar Jackson's a scammer too. Fuck Lamar Jackson. He's a scammer also. This is what it is. It's just what it is. I'm just happy that Carolina Panthers versus the Raiders looked amazing, and I hit all 3 of my bets that I even put on a video earlier. And I said, take the spread, take the team total over, take the over. It's a lock. They're gonna score 20 plus. It's not even close. They scored 36, 22. They dominated. They freaking took him to the penthouse and freaked it. They freaking pulled his pants down and smacked him. No Diddy, So this is what he did. This is what Andy Dalton can do. This is what Canales should do, because Canales is actually a really good coach. You have to understand, Canales, I didn't know a lot about him until I read about him maybe like a week ago. This dude went to Azusa Pacific. Then he coached at Carson High School as a freshman-sophomore coach. And then he went to El Camino College. Then he met Pete Carroll at USC, coached at USC, and was a strength coach at USC. And then went from USC, he followed Pete Carroll to Seattle, stayed at Seattle for like 10 years, was a quarterback coach for Russell Wilson, and made Russell Wilson actually look decent, because we see Russell Wilson now without him, how bad he is, right? And that's how good of a coach Frank Canales is. What was his name? Frank? I think his name is Frank Canales, right? Am I crazy? Frank Canales. Is that his name? Canales. Dave Canales. That's how good of a coach Dave Canales is. Frank Canales is the guy that plays in my league, LOL. Dave Canales. This is how good of a person Dave Canales is. Look at this. Seattle Seahawks, then went to Tampa Bay and Carolina. Beautiful. This guy he's going to be a good coach. I promise you he's going to be a good coach. Do not fire him. If you're Tepper, if you're whatever, he's going to be a good coach. That O-line looks amazing right now. Chuba Hubbard looks amazing on running through that O-line. The receiving core looks good. You're Andy Dalton. You need another quarterback maybe. Andy Dalton can save you now, get to win you like 7 or 8 games now. Let me see their schedule. With Andy Dalton playing, let me see their schedule. So at versus Bengals, they could possibly win this game. They'll probably be like +4. At Bears, they should win. Versus Falcons, they should. I think they're going to win this game, because Falcons, even though I like the Falcons, their secondary is legit. Their D-line and linebackers need a little help. Grady Jarrett can't do everything by himself. Matthew Judon can't do everything by himself. So they need a little help. Commanders, they should beat. They should beat Denver. They're probably going to lose here. They're going to beat the Giants. Actually, I don't know. They might beat the Saints. I don't know. Saints are not that good. Giants. They should beat the Giants is good too. This is a 50-50. They're probably going to lose here. Versus the Bucks, I think they'll win that game. At Eagles, I think they'll win this game. Cowboys, they'll probably lose. Cardinals, I think you guys are going to split one of these 2 games, hopefully, right? And Cardinals, they'll probably lose. At Bucks, they'll probably lose. Falcons, they'll probably win. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be like 8 and 9 or whatever, right? 8 and 9. So that's good, and that's a good start, because if you're 8 and 9 or 7 and 10, you can build, and maybe you don't get a quarterback next year. Maybe you can sign a quarterback or keep Andy Dalton for 1 more year, because you can't play this fucking idiot Bryce Young, and thank God it's over. I'm just so happy. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Andy Dalton is the freaking ginger Jesus. He's back. I told you guys he's going to do well. And you guys said, oh, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, we'll see if he does well. we'll see if he does well. It's the O-line's fault. Bryce Young has no time to throw. The guy has to fucking jump to make complete short passes. Do you see that video of him jumping to complete short passes? It's bad. It's awful. But anyways, guys, thank you. Hope you guys have a good one. Can you please like and subscribe? Thank you.